Perfect. Okay, so guys, let's get started. Pretty much, I put out a poll to the community, and people voted on which visual novel I was going to cover next. Turns out people were interested in Shibuya Scramble. I was a little surprised, given the choices that were on the poll. Let's see, the options were this game, obviously, The Fruit of Grisaya, which was in second place, and not too far away, actually. There was Photon Flowers, and there was the prequel to Fata Morgana. And I guess people really wanted to see Shibuya Scramble, so here we are. That's the name of the game. Alright, anyway, if you guys can do me a favor and retweet that link, I put it in the chat. Sorry, first I apologize because I'm still freaking dizzy as hell and tired, okay? If you could retweet the link in the chat, I'd really appreciate it. And, I guess we'll get started. Hit escape here. Turn the volume up, honestly. And hit new game. So I hear this game has an interesting premise for its gameplay. I don't know what it is. I've pretty much gone to this almost completely blind. I heard that the anime called Kanon, right, which has like Type Moon-esque drawing for its characters. That story was originally supposed to be in this game. And that is about as much background as I have for what I'm seeing here. Do you want the guide to gameplay to be displayed? We recommend the first-time players select yes. Well, here we go. The story is a work of fiction. Names, character, places, and incidents either are products of the author's imagination or are used fictitiously. Huh. Is Shibuya a place that's fake? Who knew? Whoa. Am I in like the 90s? That CG logo. Oh god, what am I watching? Wait, Nasu wrote something here? I'm already impressed, I guess.
新宿区オフィスビル立てこもり事件の速報です。今朝新宿6丁目のオフィスビルに目出し帽をかぶった40歳前後とみられる男が従業員数人を人質に取り立てこもりました。その後数時間経った今も男は会社員の話によりますと、立てこもっている男は北島という男である可能性が高いとのことです。その男は以前からこのビル内のある企業との仕事上の取引があり、金銭上のトラブルが絶えなか はそのトラブルに端を発したものではないかと疑っています。
Okay. As you play through the game, the various mechanics will be explained. Alright, go for it. In 428, you follow the stories of multiple protagonists at once. Your decisions impact their experience as you read the story. What does day hold in store? Their fate is in your hands. Okay, alright. Shinya Kano and Achi Endo. Got it. Oh my god! These visuals! I'm kinda curious. Alright, let's go. Yo, damn! Oh, the sound production already creepy. Alright. Okay, so the game isn't fully animated. It doesn't have that style. Yeah, actually, when I was looking up images for this game to make it into an overlay, when I typed in Shibuya Scramble, it gave me pictures of this cross-section right here. So now I guess that's how you refer to it. Dozens of detectives here? What the? Alright. I feel like we're watching a TV show in the after hours. Okay, so he's been in criminal affairs, got it. Okay. These cuts! It feels like mad anime. She's 19? God, I thought she was like a businesswoman. $50 million yen in cash? Okay. So what, 500k USD? Is that right? I think so. Ransom payment, okay. You have a twin sister, alright. Man, that's such a famous location, and why would you tell her to wait there out of all places? If you're doing a ransom payment, you know? Wait. If you want to make a show of it, this is a really busy area. Okay. Okay, so he's disguised as a homeless man. Got it. What in the world is this? Some words and phrases in the text appear in blue. Okay. These are called tips. Oh, okay. Well, I know what tips are. Press tab to underline a tip, then press space. This will let you read some extra info relating to that word or phrase. There are tips containing general knowledge and ones that are 4 to 8, whatever that means. Specific. Okay, I got it. These are marked with a magnifying glass on a 4 to 8 respectively. Got it. Let's try. Alright, official name Shibuya Central Precinct. Responsible for the safety of approximately 200,000 people in 32 neighborhoods? Okay. That's a lot of neighborhoods. Hey, quick question. For the people watching the stream right now, if you have played this game before, I want you to press 1. And if you have not, press 2. Because I'm thinking... I went into this game super blind, and I think it would be a cool idea to have like audience participation in trying to decide some decisions. You know, we talk. Alright, so a decent amount of people. Awesome. Wow! Very good acting. Oh, he even went... He went through the entire thing, including the smell, huh? I don't know. I feel like these two are very noticeable, but who cares? Sometimes 2 or more tips will appear on a single screen. Press tab. Okay. Press tab repeatedly to change which words are underlined. Highlight the tips you wish to read, then press space. Continue pressing tab or press escape to return to reading the story. Okay, jurisdiction. A particular region over which an organization or members thereof have... Okay, you're just explaining jurisdiction. Okay. Got it, okay. So it's areas of coverage. Statue of Hachiko. Oh, so that's how you display it. That's cute. Bronze statue of a dog erected in 1934. The dog was famous for lowly waiting for his absent master. Even I've heard of this story. Okay. So these are popular meetup spots. At the station are display card for original Tokyo 5000 series. And the Moyai statue by the west entrance. The green frog is what they call it? Okay. HQ? Okay, HQ just the base. And by base I mean the police headquarters. So far, this is a very interesting presentation for a VM. I like that they actually use cuts interestingly. Although when I see it during the live action sequences, I kind of cringe. Okay, operations director. Individual responsible for directing the investigation and event of a serious crime. So he's the... I don't think mastermind is the correct word, but chief, I suppose. Yeah, the one who assumes command. Okay. Koji Kuze, got it. Oh, so he got promoted. Abduction cases according to certain standards of investigation procedures. Okay. Yeah, like given how they did the setup, I was kind of questioning that as well. I mean, for all I know, maybe they're gonna set us up with a mascot. That's actually, I think, how Kanan was set up as well. There was like, in the first episode, a really distinctly noticeable mascot character. Oh shit! Okay, let's see. They really describe this? Are you serious? Yeah, okay, interesting. A bandana and an orange hoodie, okay. I mean, he has flyers. Are we sure this is the perp? Oh, we get choices. Okay, here we go, guys. You'll encounter selections like these during the story. These choices will change the lives of other people in addition to changing your own fate. Use up or down to make your choice, then press space. The current choice will not impact you or any of the other protagonists. Okay, so we got an easy trial here. So personally, I don't think this guy is the perp, given my experience with like the offshoot story of this game. But tell you what, A or B, first to 5, go. That's got to. I don't want to ruin someone's life off of a tutorial. B, 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 A, A, B, B. B wins first. Ruin his Christmas. No, dog. Yeah, good thing we didn't bounce, man. Imagine if that choice did actually matter, and immediately you fucked up the entire story because you outed yourself as like a detective. The first choice matters. Oh, thanks, game. Are you serious? You made a tip out of this? Hey guys, what's hitting on her? What does that mean? Succeeding at meeting someone on the fly like this takes a special knack. Looks are also important. Oh, they're giving me advice. Okay, thank you. Sometimes, of course, the person trying to get your attention out of nowhere is just trying to make a sales pitch for a product or a nearby establishment. At first glance, it isn't always easy to tell the difference. Got it. All right. Ask the hobo to hit on her. What? Just last month? Well, congratulations. Also, me-chan. Honestly, that kind of reminds me of people who do nothing but talk about, like, their relationships. By the way, I love Mio. Let me tell you all about Mio right now. Like, unironically, I hope I don't sound like that all the time. Hang on, let me go backwards. There is a There is. Okay, I have to make sure. Come on, they even kill the music when you do this. That's a little bit awkward. Ain't this Masami Nagahama? What? A famous person, I'm guessing. A national star, tends to play the heroine on national morning soap operas or in national historical dramas. Her songs have been a series of national hits, and she's even slated to host this year's End National Scene Competition program. You know, out of curiosity, does this exist in our world? Okay, is Masami a real person? I'm actually looking it up right now. Masami Nagahama. Oh, was it? Let me just check. It was. Top left, you're right. Is that gonna be a thing in the future? Are you gonna walk on that line? Okay, you're actually dating a national star. Who knows? So far, I'm not like... How do I put this? I don't think much needs to be analyzed here. Obstacles? Relationship issues, maybe getting enough funding from his job, I don't know. Man, what kind of phone is that? Is that a flip phone? I wasn't paying attention. I think it was a flip phone. God, what year are we? It is a flippy phone? Oh, I got it. $6 kilos. Yeah, it must be getting exhausting. Okay. Am I gonna do this every single time? Okay. This is actually what I do in like Steins Gate. I read every single tip, regardless if it like kills the pacing. Okay, so every single tip done. Okay, so she was forced into a situation. LL Diner, okay. Man, it really does feel like I'm watching a Japanese TV show. I think the last one we saw was Sen Taxi. I was a really big fan of that TV show. I forgot. I think it was like 3 years ago we went on a Japanese TV show binge just to try to find and see like what their TV shows are like in Japan. guess I'll try to wake up. Maybe this is important to remember. She came an hour earlier. They're going to supposedly a party for... a mixer party? Okay. Surprised they didn't do a tip on mixer. I don't think that's a normal thing in... Is that a term we use in America? Not really, right? Middle-aged man. Leland Palmer. Okay. I like how the shot didn't show him. That guy is tall! Okay. So, was there no resistance other than being shoved into the back? That seems like a little awkward. Yeah, and also only one person? $150 people working on this. Wow, okay. You know, now that I think about it, it's kind of interesting that we're doing this story and Scott is doing Judgment. So we're doing, like, what, a crime detective novel? Is Judgment a courtroom drama? No way. It doesn't look like it. I watched a little bit of it. Tell you what, I think I know who the perp is. It's Scott. Let's send him to court. 99% chance he's gonna get convicted. Alright guys, we solved the story, we're good. Hang on. In a case where someone has been abducted for ransom, it is often difficult to resolve the situation without cooperating with the victim's family, but the family can also be hindered to making an arrest. To help guide the family's actions, a response team is assembled and stationed at the victim's home. Really? Huh. I guess one of the major positives I can already say about this VN, other than its free use of text and space, which I think is a big deal, by the way, right, is the fact that because there's a live action team getting all these shots, you have a pretty varied amount of images, so I don't have to worry visually about this game whatsoever. I'll read his line again. Kajiwara from the precinct was put on the response team along with I'm still memorizing names, man. Jeez. Along with detectives from elsewhere who'd received a special training in abduction cases. Got it. Normally, a local precinct detective wouldn't have gone undercover in a victim's home. However, Kuze had decided that having a knowledgeable local was crucial and had sent Kajiwara along. Okay. Okay, interesting. I was kind of wondering about that too, because of this operation has more than just one person. Not on the side of like the detectives. I'm talking about like the kidnapper, right? Then this would be a problem if they recognized that they were getting help. But I mean, even then, if you know like how this usually works, I suppose wouldn't be too surprising. Really? Huh. Instantaneous. kind of wonder what this TV show would be like. But man, does it have a huge anime vibe in terms of like shot presentation? I'm not sure how to explain that. Ambitious wouldn't be the adjective I would use. It would be something like flamboyant. Maybe overexpressive. Because, like, mediums differ, right? And anime and just a live production have differences. And I think that's pretty obvious since you're part of our community. But, like, things that you can create in anime, right, are up to your imagination. Because you can draw it, right? And that's like the beauty of like animation in general, actually. What else though? I feel like I had one extra thing to add to make a difference here. I don't know. I'm still trying to wake up, so my thought process is not as cohesive as it should be right now. But that was one of the critiques of a film critic that I was following, and there is a concern right now, specifically with the Japanese horror industry and how they kind of how if they can return back to like the old classics. So that would be like Ringu, The Grudge. What's another Japanese classic J-horror? Honestly, I think Suicide Club would be one. A few others. There is one that I keep forgetting. I'm not sure if you call it a classic, but it's about a mother and her child in an apartment, and there was a death at that apartment. It's like it has something to do with, I think it's had Puddle in the name or something. Dark Water, yeah, Dark Water. And so like it actually still surprises me to this day that the transition that Japanese horror made from traditional folklore horror into, I guess I could say, original content, right? And how that original content became so ingrained in the J-horror genre that it felt like it was always there. That's to me personally, right? Well, when I think of Ringu, I sometimes I honestly think that I think that was always a story, right? But that was like what, in the 2000s, and then there was, because I was listening to someone explain this to me, specifically on YouTube actually, how like Japan reacted to the technological boom, specifically with the internet, and how a bunch of stories, specific in the J-horror genre, right, talked about technophobia and how that appeared a lot in the stories in Japanese horror. So anyway, one of the critiques, and I'll say it again, of the current Japanese horror climate is that its aesthetic appeal is a little too flamboyant, and that causes an issue because the success of Japanese horror was due to subtlety. And when I watch 428 Shibuya, sometimes I think these shots are way too in your face, I guess is one way of putting it. But that can be very fitting depending on how the story is told. And so if I guess I'll just say director for this. If the director for this VN is aware that the story is super in your face, it's very playful, is very whimsical, then perfect. You're good to go, right? I can't judge it yet, though. It's way too early. It's like the difference between I don't know, a parody of a work that wants to make it very obvious that the audience should pick up that this is a joke, or like a very serious crime drama or something. So far, based on how they're doing things, I want to say, and I don't think this is really fair, given my knowledge of at least a side story of 428. I don't expect this story to be very... I don't expect it to be super serious. I expect it to be kind of whimsical. So far, I only know one writer for the story. And I'm kind of curious how many writers total worked on it. Was it just the ones that I saw in the credits at the very beginning, or who knows, right? And then there's consistency of story as well between multiple writers. Yeah, I'd be just lying again. Right now, there are 50 detectives stationed within a 50-meter radius of where Hitomi stood. Okay, so that's a lot of people around here. Okay, Kidnapper was taking a major risk. We already know that. That's something I mentioned earlier. That's what bothered Kano. Honestly, could this be a distraction? Because, like, what's the point of having a meeting place where all eyes are on the exchange, right? So if you make, like, a super flamboyant gesture right here and saying, like, yeah, I want that ransom money in this place of all places, like doing it in Times Square in New York or something, right? You're not gonna get away with it. So my guess is something else is more important right now. But that's kind of an overstep, though, right? Like, this is so early on in the story. It may be the story is just a bunch of like individual side stories, but that can't be the right, because they already explained the mechanic to us, and these characters are supposed to be interlapping with each other. So this hostage exchange should connect to another story, and where does it go from there? Ooh, that's kind of beat up. The Dick Diary, what the fuck? Is it a diary of people that are dicks? Is it a diary writing about the male phallus? Is the diary near your dick? Dictum, okay. The more irrelevant something seems, the more relevant it's bound to be. It was a favorite, what the fuck? It was a favorite saying of Kyuzo Tateno, an assistant inspector from the Shibuya precinct. Got it. What the, did you write this with, like, a brush or something? What an interesting contrast. I can't imagine anyone actually using a brush to write something that you can use with a pen. I mean, I guess it's the art form, but like with a name like that, I can't take that seriously either. Okay. What's my dictum? The more people call someone a bully, the less likely it is. Got it. Okay. That means I'm innocent. Okay, so you transition to who this Tatano guy is. Why does ominous sound effect in the background, though? Alright. I mean, isn't this kind of a tell already? Like, I don't know many people who would stand there having a full, wholesome conversation with a homeless person. So if you're like, if you are the perp looking at the scene, there's a bunch of like already standout things. Okay, sure. Hit me with the tip, man. Base of operations. A base of operations is usually set up in a large room at the precinct, such as an auditorium. MPD and precinct investigators assemble there, and communications equipment, investigation resources, and such are brought in. Because of the scale and scope of these activities, newspaper reporters can be liable to notice, and so in cases such as kidnapping, where a victim's personal safety is at stake, The flow of information is tightly controlled. Good to hear. Not getting rest? That's not good. Especially something so important. Okay, that's clearly the other character. Wait, which means we can influence his plot if we do a rash decision? I'm kind of curious what can happen. Why would you just walk up and do that? Okay. Oh shit! That zoom in. What? You didn't even watch to see? Okay, whatever. Okay, so it was a twofer? God, he has such a nice suit. Achi Endo, got it. Yeah, why did you... Okay, that's a pretty legitimate question. What's the deal with that? That's not a good reason. Get the fuck out of here! Okay. Did you? I'm going to assume you practically memorized this diary of yours if you just like flip to the right page. Sure, hit me with it. I mean, I know what the food is! Okay. Not typically the sort of thing a policeman offers a suspect during interrogation. This could be seen as baiting with food and is to be avoided. Oh, really? Oh shit, man. Okay, I'll talk about everything. Give me a bowl of katsudon, I'll tell you all the crimes I used to do. Actually, now that I think about it, Scott, I normally order katsudon when I go to Yoshi's, right? Fuck, man, I miss that place. It's pretty solid. I just like the egg combination with the rice. Makes it super easy to eat. 115. What the hell? Use the lights to your advantage. Man, if you're by the book though, you can't like... I don't know, I feel like you can't pick up details. And constantly referring to a book, I feel like this guy is not as experienced as he should be. I mean, it's not like an official book or anything. It's not like a textbook for detectives. It's just his own personal reference by a famous detective, I guess. Wait, are you saying this out loud? Holy shit, buddy. Also, I'm surprised there's no detective. No. There's no, like, lawyer. I guess it's kind of early on. Maybe he doesn't really give a shit. Like, can I have a lawyer or something? What the? Why would you what the? Oh my god! Is there a way for me to show, like... Just the screen? Okay. Oh, there's a time chart in this game? I can't access it yet. Just that smile is creepy enough. I like back the fuck away. Mio, oh, I'll try, I guess. Also, Melody, thanks for the sub, man. Oh my, give me this. Nodding off was basically the same as nodding yes, right? Yes. Alright, GG's guys, we did it. Alright, Kano wound up at a bad end. However, this does not mean that the choice he made for Kano was the wrong one. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. So if I go to a bad end, it doesn't mean it's over. So that means I'm allowed to switch characters, I think is what the game is gonna teach me. Also, I wonder... I forgot the reasoning why, but you see that icon next to guide? I see that very often near, like, as like a sign for beginners. I don't know the logic of why. Okay, so my guess is I switch over to the other character and I'd be more open and say things. So now that I have a reference point where the guy wasn't being... Well, I mean, he was just saying his end of the things, but maybe I can get more information, right? To convince him that he's innocent. Kano had every reason to suspect Achi Endo, but arresting him turned out to be a mistake. If Achi hadn't approached Hitomi, that wouldn't have happened. So I'm going to assume as Achi, I don't approach her. Because what? Someone else picked up the briefcase and ran off, right? Try playing Achi's story up to 10:30 and make a choice that keeps him from going up to her. If you do that, Kano won't even have a chance to arrest him and things should play out differently. Sure. I love, like, how they move and then they freeze. Oh, shit. So there's an auto-save feature in this game, but I'm not sure. Wow! Okay, buddy! What a start! Anyway, I'm not sure if there's, like, a manual save feature in this game. Why are you half naked? Possibly fully naked. Oh god, hang on. Full screen is for me, buddy. Oh, perfect timing. Looks like a really small apartment? Or is this a workplace? I can't tell. It's a shop, okay. Is this his theme? Is it Dogura? You're right. He kind of has that hairstyle. What is this theme? Okay, so pretty messy shop with a bunch of appliances everywhere. Is this like a used store? Oh, it's an electronics store? I was gonna say like used electronics store or something. Endo Electronics, got it. Family business has been there for ages, okay. And not well taken care of, okay. I mean, I wouldn't want to succeed this business either. Also, what's with that shirt? What the hell? Oh my... That description! A garbage bag that looks like a cape in the wind. Wow, what a do-good citizen. Honestly, with how he dresses and his theme music, I would think he's more like a rock star punk guy or something, but hey. That reminds me, there was someone in the chat yesterday who described themselves as a wholesome delinquent. And I didn't understand what that meant until they started showering me with praises in like very cringy, cute, meme ways. And I'm like, wow, this is something I would say to Mio. I was like, oh, a wholesome delinquent is a combination I don't think I've ever would have said. Two people hitting on her? They look like hosts, I think. Oh, well, there we go. Scouting for a hostess club. Wow, what an outfit. Jeez, they look like pop stars. God, look at that expression on her face. Like, what the fuck? Oh man, this is like such a cliche as well. I wonder why that's such a common thing to see. Where like there are two hustlers or two less than wholesome delinquents bothering a young lady. Let me get in the way. Okay, even that line. What this means can depend on the person speaking. To a young woman, let's go someplace more quiet might suggest a cafe or a park. But to a street punk, it might mean an alley, where passerby are unlikely to interrupt. Yeah, I got that. Honestly, the localization for this game makes a lot of sense. Oh, there's even a sound effect of him spinning. Never been to Japan before. I heard there was like I forgot what it was, but I think it's considered rude to walk around eating food. And so people will finish food like outside of convenience stores or something like that. And then like littering is also considered extremely rude. I mean, I think that's rude anywhere, but still, maybe especially in this case. Also, the guy walks around cleaning up bottles, so there we go. Sorry, let me read this line again. I understand him being frustrated about like littering and gums, but wait, are you? The other hustler panics. Eyes had fixed on Achi's chest. I mean, I understand. Like when I saw that too, I was like, you like to recycle or something? But why are you panicked about it? What? You like the shirt? Oh, the guy is called Mean Clean. Oh, so he's famous around these parks. Okay, got it. Okay. Alright, define what girl means. Ryoko Kakinuma? A second-year student. You're just telling who she is, okay. Second-year student at Midoriyama Academy Law School. You're a law student? Okay. Okay, well, they're being very forward with that. Wow, what an event. I learned so much about someone. Man, this guy would be very fitting in Yakuza. Although I think he would firmly deny it. Okay, so now that we kind of have a background understanding of this character, yeah, I guess he would be the kind of guy to just randomly walk up to a girl and help out. Because he just did, right? So... Is that really his thought process right now? Okay, alright. Yeah, breathe some life into the world. Totally my type. Okay. Got it! Never knew what that meant. Wow. Rude, Yuki. You've reached a decision point. Let's have Achi not approach Hitomi. Use the upper... Yeah, I got it. Now, what kind of person makes a young lady lug around something heavy like that? and she figured he'd offer to carry it for her. But first, I gotta dump this trash. He looked around to see if there's... Okay, we're still in a tutorial, so B, right? Wow, really? You can just switch it like that? That's kind of cool. Whoa, what the fuck? Okay, it shows the protagonist's progression. Through the story, decision points are marked with a branching icon, I guess. Kano's fate has changed based on Achi's actions. Select Kano's 1030 block and then press space. So, here. That's a cool concept, I like that. I suppose you could call it that. Kano gave a wry chuckle at his partner's lack of shame. Okay, I remember that line. Wow! So this is the guy who took the briefcase earlier. Oh shit! My favorite shot in the game! Look at the zooming close-up, dog. Keep out? Is that the chapter or something? Kano's story has suddenly hit a keep out. Keep out refers to a point in the story where your progress is currently stopped. In order to advance beyond a keep out, you need to jump from another protagonist's story at 10:30. Achi has a text, young man in a suit, set as red keywords. Checking these red keywords will allow you to jump from Achi's story back to Kano's. Now head back to Achi's story and keep an eye out for that. What? The red key, whatever. Try following the story from Achi at 10:30. Approach the girl. This is a fascinating idea. So like gameplay-wise, I think this is really solid for a... Okay, so I dumped the trash. Are you saying to choose the option again and then look for the keywords? Okay. Oh, they're also in the background. And apparently, that's a famous location. The Green Frog is what they call it? Okay. You think? What the fuck? Dude. A nearby homeless man suddenly leapt over. Okay, you know what? Give me the tips, buddy. What's a homeless man? Okay, oh, you're naming a person. Oh, he's famous for being a cosplay detective? Got it. Okay, some words in text appear in red. Red text denotes important keywords that let you jump between different protagonists. Okay. So mechanically, this story I think is pretty fascinating. And I'm still just getting used to this. God, but the presentation is so comical. Okay. Jump. And like the keep out just breaks. I got it. This is the best picture in the game. Okay, alright. Alright, hit F2 first. Hit F1. Return 1 hour, forward 1 hour. Select chapters, space, got it. So I guess the game autosaves and I never have to worry about saving in the game, I guess. Okay, is there a speed up option in this game? I guess not. I went backwards. Okay, back to the edginess. Man, it kind of makes me wonder, like, how did they recruit actors for this game? Was it like, we need someone to look super suspicious, get a foreigner wearing really awkward clothing? Okay, how about this, boss? No, unbutton your shirt, show your chest. Oh my god, why? Oh, you don't have to throw off your glasses. I don't think that disguise is... Alright, whatever. Oh my god, he never wore glasses? He's not Clark Kent, he's Superman? It would be absurd to run across the street when there's a red light. Got it. Oh god, is someone get hit? Please no. Don't take him down? You guys got him followed? Like, do you have anything on him? The real purpose someplace else. Okay. Yes, we know what that means. Oh my god. So it was a bait, maybe. Got it. Forensics team, got it. Okay. What was the right call here? Should you take this guy down or back off after all? Letting the perp escape now is too big of a risk. He had to catch this guy ASAP. Let the other officers chase after the guy. Kano had his own job to do. Alright, A or B, guys. First to 5, let's go. Okay, got 1 for B. 1 for A. 2 for A. 3 for A. 4 for A. 5. Okay, A it is. Shibuya is interesting so far. I think it's pretty good on the entertainment value, but I don't feel like I have much to say in terms of this writing right now. Meiji Dora, what? Dori. I mean, why would she be with him? Oh my god! He has a gun pointed at us! Fucking... No, seriously! We need perpetrator 2 to look very ominous right now. Look at this picture! What the fuck? Ugh. Shot by a foreigner, wow. By trying to find the man who taken Hitomi, Kano ran to a different criminal, and unfortunately for him, he got shot. Oh no. If the criminal hadn't been able to get near Hitomi, she probably wouldn't have been taken. Have Achi make the choice to talk to Hitomi instead at 10:35. F2, I think? Have Achi make the choice to talk to Hitomi. Okay. So we're going back to Route 1? I'm kind of curious. I mean, now that I have the option to bounce back and forth, I can influence how the investigation scene goes, right? Well, interrogation scene is actually what it is. Okay, wait. I'm looking for my favorite shot to zoom in. Okay, yes! What the fuck?! Seriously, all these like shots in this freaking VN are like super expressive. Okay, buddy, leave me alone. Oh, what's a badge? It identifies a Japanese law enforcement. Okay, got it. Nanovacane? Okay. What does sus mean? Sus means everyone else in the chat. Oh, so this is after the interrogation scene? Because I'm already... My dad already picked me up? Good news, okay. Why are you laughing so ominously? Oh my god! Wow! Thanks, Dad! Go back to Achi's 1030, got it. Okay, leads to a bad end, go to a bad end. How do I fix this? Bad end arrested, approach the girl Hachiko, approach the girl. So am I supposed to jump at a certain point to do this? It's at 10:35, hang on. A choice later on. Okay, so... So I think I go to this route, I jump, I make the other decision and see what happens. That makes logical sense to me, right? I'm still getting used to the mechanics in this game. So we're gonna go through here, do the jump over to the other route, make the other decision so we don't get shot. Is there not a skip function for this game? Usually that would be like control or something. It's not control, it's not shift. It's not out. Alright, well, just gotta mash then. Usually that feature is something that exists in most visual novels. I'm holding down the button. I guess this is going as fast as it possibly can. Okay, so I wanna... jump through here. Okay, now that I've jumped through here, we got our favorite shot in the game. No, the original did release really early. So this game originally came out on the Nintendo Wii. In Japan, at least. I think this is the first time it's localized, though, for America. Okay. Decision point should be fairly soon. I recall it happening during this section because it felt like it was timing the cuts with the beats of the drum. So like, done. Oh shit, okay, hopefully we can catch this then. Is it gonna be the same guy who shot us? I'm kinda curious. Oh no, not you again! Fuck, man, are you serious? No matter what, it leads to a bad end? What's the point? Oh, okay, I got it, Cal. Can I jump at this point? There's a jump point here. This already leads to a bad end. So what if I don't jump here? Okay, we know the answer to this one. The guy with the cane, right? Yeah. Wow. Okay. A revolver? What's a revolver? Tell me, game. Colt Detective Special, a .38 caliber revolver introduced in 1927 by Colt's Manufacturing Company. Okay. I actually didn't know that it was typically carried by those professions. Okay, so good thing I caught onto this. What the fuck? Damn, that's anime. What the? I didn't expect to. Okay, all right. At least you see eye to eye now. Fucking these. What? You guys are just watching? You know, I'm kind of curious. When they were taking pictures of this, was like clearly like the film crew or whatever you want to call it was like there, right? So people are just staring at the film crew, or there's a bunch of hired actors. No way, you can't like control all of Shibuya. It's a really busy place, right? It'll be a lot of money. Hang on. If Achi hadn't acted on impulse when he saw Kano heading where he told me, things might have gone differently, but how can you make sure Kano is returned to the scramble and startle Achi? The key lies further along in Kano's story. It's a recreate? Okay. God, so many freaking mechanics. To follow or not? So you're saying I haven't done B yet? Hang on. So I can't press down to go faster. Wait, can you explain to me how I'm supposed to speed through this? Because I can't. Let the other... Okay, so I do this and then I switch? Is that what they're telling me to do? What was it again? Aiden switch? I don't know. Like, still getting used to this. Hang on, I'll be right back though. I need to use the restroom really fast. Okay, so anyway. Alright, so give me a reminder. The reason why this bad end happened was because Achi kicks the detective in the back, right? So I have to make him... What was the hint again? What did I have to do? Does anyone remember? Keep Kano from coming back. So he has to pursue, and then we move. So follow and then bounce back. I hope that's possible. Okay, and once again, how do you speed through this? Because I don't understand. F1. Return, unselect, tip, jump, close, open time chart, select toggle, tip, jump forward to next red mark, page down? Page down? Where is it? That is my hope. So do I jump now or do I continue going through this section. Press down? Pressing down does nothing. Okay, so because... like I said, I'm still getting used to this game. Because I made a decision on his point, this changes the outcome now. Okay. Yeah, but the thing was, I pressed down earlier, right, when text had already been read, and it didn't do anything. I mean, I know how it works, Don. But maybe past the decision point, the game had already acknowledged that it was a new section because I had already done his point, and so it was fucking whatever, man. I get it. So I'll try it down when it's a old reread text, and we'll see if it works. He told me, do you want to, like, clarify here? What? A sudden blow to the top of his head? It felt like I punched his stomach if he's reeling downwards. Doesn't make much sense here. What the fuck? The key is what Achi does at 10:35. Okay. God, there are so many ways to fail. Hang on. So this is 10:40. This is 10:35. So I try to understand the color overlay for this. Orange, orange, red, red. So 10:35. Okay. So it is down. What the fuck? Police box was the suggestion, I believe. Okay, so now I'm starting to get how this game works. So a former bad end can clear up and give you more choices if you go into the other route. When there's more characters in this game, this is gonna get kind of confusing, I think. Is that Yamanote? A railway loop line that services the Tokyo metropolis. Typically, the morning rush is quite intense. Okay. Oh wow, that crowded. That sounds terrible. Ugh. You handed the trash bag? Okay, I appreciate that. Honestly, a portion of this song made me think Melty Blood for a second. With the drum, specifically. Did they Photoshop that? Okay. Man, I'm kind of just thinking here, like, how many VNs have I played with such an intriguing choice system? And not just that, there's also like, how do you write this effectively? So you have a bunch of dead ends, and you must get really tired writing every single dead end, and you have to write the correct route. So what's like the planning for that? I guess you would call this more like a thriller, right? So, mystery, crime, detective, thriller story. Yeah, but the root double choice system was far more confusing, I would say, right? Like, you don't know if you should fully trust in someone here, and it leads into this kind of decision. And you have to do like a certain amount of trust. And sometimes it's really peculiar. Like, what do you do, you know? I think I played that game without a guide, and somehow I managed to get the true end. That's ridiculous. Then, now I kind of wonder, if you actually shot this like a TV show, how would you even jump between routes? It would be like kind of confusing for a viewer, right? I mean, it doesn't really matter though, this is a VM. Yeah, you would just like show a cutaway, right? But I guess you don't have to show every bad end or anything. Okay, so I can finally get her story too. Or more detail into it? What the fuck? Dude, so yeah, exactly. I didn't get to finish that either. It felt like a run-on sentence. Got it, okay. Well, okay. That's a good tip to have now. I don't know. I'm still getting used to the aesthetics of this VN. Yeah, what was with that actually? Technically got the money already, right? Wait, hang on. One more time? Exactly, right? Because the case is already out of your hand, so why would you be killed? That's just adding more attention. I guess that's one way of looking at it, but varying up shots during a conversation to make it more interesting is not something that's only in anime, obviously. What the fuck? You just happened to be here? To be continued, which would not be a bad end. Okay. Just be a little bit more patient, Scott. I guess they're always, like, backed up. Wow, that's a huge leap in time. Okay, so I guess I pursue Kanos to try to follow us down here. I think it doesn't lead to a bad end anymore. Yeah, I can't hit down anymore, so this must be new. Wow! Okay. I'd be creeped out by that smile too. What? You gonna drop the case in the water? What? Oh, okay. Scott. His smile was just creepy. So I got 2 to be continueds. Okay. Man, visually, this VN is seriously something else. Holy shit. Like, sometimes I feel like you can really critique some of the shots, but it's so it feels like I don't know how to describe this. It's like I'm watching a B-rated high quality movie, and that doesn't even make sense. That doesn't quite work together. It's like Wholesome Delinquent, right? Alright guys, we're gonna decide. Of the new characters, which one will we choose? Tama? Osawa? Or Minorikawa? Okay, we got Tama, Osawa, Tama. Oh my god. Looks like it's Tama. Vital information from a cat. You know, that's one of the questions I always ask people who wear, like, full-body suits at conventions. Like, isn't it hot in there? The answer is almost always yes. What the? Burning hammer? That isn't something. That's not gonna cool you down, is it? That makes no sense. Okay. A free portion of a product given. Okay, yeah, I know what that is. Buddy. Wait, you're giving these out? How are you phrasing this? Sounds so awkward. Interesting. The etymology of the word scam was interesting, I mean. Out of curiosity, if you saw this mascot on the street, would you take one of the free drinks? I guess it depends on what it tastes like. But even then, what the fuck? You can give them both, I guess. Well, the guy on the right looks like he's homeless, and we know who he is. I don't think he wants to burn any fat. The guy on the left... Is that a gun in his hand? I can't see. You know what? A or B, guys. At least the guy on the right, we know, is part of, like, the actual story. The guy on the left, B, okay. A, B, B, A, B, B. That's 4 Bs. That's 4 As. I need one more. A or B. B. B it is. I mean, are you getting, out of curiosity, are you getting paid per, like, dietary thing outside of your basket? How do they even check that? You can just throw it in the garbage, right? But anyway, just give it to this guy. Are you giving it back? So were the words on the page, I guess. Is that really a cat? I couldn't tell. I mean, I guess. It's his tail is a little bit weird. There's a second mascot? Okay. What? Why is that? Give me a fucking break! You telling me the rooster's more popular than the cat? All kinds of samples. Does it have other kind of drinks? Oh, so demographics. That makes sense. For a diet drink? Oh my... You know what? I apologize for saying something bad about you. Thank you for helping out. Wow, what a swell person. I like this chicken. Burning Hammer sales demo? Okay. $100 for a day. How many hours of work? Not truly 24 hours, right? That'd be ridiculous. That's a interesting look for a design is all I can say. Okay. out of context VN shots. there's bound to be like a Twitter account or something like that. Wait, is it stuck? Please don't tell me that's the case. Am I never gonna see what Tama looks like? Fuck, man. I'm sorry. Chi. Okay. I can call you Hero if you want to. I guess the better question is, how are you gonna get out of the mascot costume, period? Because the zipper is broken, I get that, but you don't want to break the costume, you have to pay for it, right? What? Your name is Tama, are you gonna say that? Oh, okay, I can't imagine any of these would be bad. Grab the head in both hands and yank it upwards. Rock my head back and forth, good and hard. What the? Why would you choose B? Ask Cheerios to assist me. So A or C, I guess. C, 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 C? Okay. Oh. Is attached to the body. Yeah, but how do I drink it? Is there? Oh yeah, there's an opening in the mascot. Okay, thank God for that. Actually, now that I think about it, if you make mascot costumes, I imagine you want to make it as I don't know, convenient as possible for the person wearing. So it makes sense there's an opening there. Wait, so protein isn't necessarily protein, it can just be powdered food? In Japan, I didn't know that. You know, speaking of food, I could definitely go for something to eat right now. Hang on, I have some leftovers from the morning. I'm gonna chow down as I read through this. Hope you guys don't mind. I mean, even if you did, I'm eating anyway, so I'll be right back. Alright, just give me about a minute. Well, the thing is heating up, so I should be fine. I'll just keep continuing here. Sound like he's being extorted? I mean, that's kind of a jump, but okay, never mind. That was right. Man, his hair reminds me of that one band that we used to listen to all the time. The band that did... God, what was that anime called again? Death Parade, there we go. Radio, yeah. Okay, so that's probably what I'm gonna do from now on. Every once in a while, I'll actually read a tip, but if I actually know what the word is or it has like no information that I care about, I'll just skip. Oh my god. Wait, if he's the person that hired you, does that also mean you're not gonna get paid? The thing is, she needs that money. You're not gonna jump into the loan shark's, like, place just to get money, right? Wow! Really? You're kidding me, right? Oh, man, I didn't even get the clue. Fuck. Hang on, let me do this really fast. Wait. I don't think this really matters, but if I choose A or B, am I safe? Alright, A or B, for the hell of it. B, A, B, B. Oh, it's gonna be B. Okay, so now we can skip all of this. Wait, I can't just resume from there? Boy, boy, are you kidding me? I just want the clue. Alright, fine. Okay. Alright, so Minori, Osawa, yeah. So Minori or Osawa, you guys choose. I'll grab my food in the meantime. There's like 3 Minori, 2 Osawa? Normally I go first to 5, but let's move to Minori. Oh man, this food tastes amazing. So this is a breakfast place called Waffle Experience. Kind of expensive, but they have this, what do you call it again? There's pork belly there that just tastes amazing. I got that to go for dinner, I suppose. Also, saving lives? Hachiro Kimizuka? Okay. Also middle-aged. I wonder if that's gonna play into later. Wasn't like the kidnapper also middle-aged? So far the story has a lot of holes, but it's so early on, it's obvious. Man, this feels so weird to say, given that, like, very regularly I watch anime, but this show has such an anime aesthetic that I feel kind of weirded out by it. I'm still trying to get used to it. I guess you just don't take it seriously, you just enjoy what's there. You work for a publisher? He's a freelancer, okay. Okay, a magazine focusing on the private lives of celebrities and politicians. Most of the articles found in its pages are random nonsense, but 1 out of every 100 or so contain an actual major scoop, making it a difficult outlet to ignore. Interesting. Okay, this section actually describes itself. Moist sound? What? Sobbing? What? Did someone win? You have to pay it up or something? You know how VNs have that one track that gets grating after a while? This is gonna be that. Oh boy. What? Okay, so that scene was something that happened prior, I'm going to assume. And as you were trying to rush, I'm going to assume that's Toyama? Nope. Nope. It's, I mean, logical segue. That's, what's the fucking name? Kano? Okay, so obviously going to be a decision point that we got to work on later. What the fuck? Okay, alright, so that's the reason why he had to get there. Which makes sense, alright, that's why he opened up the line like, I gotta save lives. Wow, 10 out of 10 writing. $11.10 timestamp. Okay. It's definitely one of the VNs I think is appealing as a stream game. But I'm not very impressed by the writing right now. It's just really fun to watch. Hey, I see you like visuals as much as I do. Can I see your stream profile? I want to see your library. I don't think I have many VNs on Steam, actually. A lot of the works that I've seen were before I kind of worked through Steam. But I can tell you, of the ones that I've read, that I like. I'm trying to think of any. These are the ones that I have on Steam at the very least. I haven't read Furuka Saya, so I guess I won't count that yet. I know Planetarian's on Steam. Very short, easy read. Clannad's also on Steam. But I can't really recommend it because I haven't read it. But Clannad's considered a classic. I've also read Steins Gate, you're right. So Steins Gate 0. There's a few others that I could recommend, but they're not on Steam. They're also 18 plus, so I'm not sure I can say that either. Okay, so I guess I'll go through Osawa, and then once we have all these routes kind of like figured out, we can see where to go from there. He wants to have a comfortable life. I mean, that's pretty understanding. What, free? You're right. This just seemed like a huge contrast for him. Huh. I wonder if the virus in Kanon is also going to be in this. I mean, it would make sense. Wait, Osawa? Osawa is the last name of Maria Osawa, which is the kidnapped sister, I think. Which would mean that, yeah, she's not telling the full story. I mean, isn't Osawa a common name though? But come on, it's story-wise, it's probably related. I mean, speaking of common names, Tanaka is very common. Actually, wasn't one of the heroines in Kanon Maria? I'm gonna double check that right now. Images for Kanon, Maria Osawa. 2 years before the events of 428, Maria was sent to the Middle East to cover something. Yep, that's her. Maria is sent to Japan with a man named Minoru Minorikawa. Wait, what? That's him? Okay. To cover the World Summit. On the first night in Shanki, she meets with Kanon for a second time. Yeah, that. So, Maria is a reporter slash photographer, if I recall correctly, and this is that happens 2 years after these events. Okay. Didn't Nasu write Kanon? Actually, I'm kind of curious about that too. Talk about the anime related to this. Kanon. But it's an offshoot. It shouldn't actually be a true sequel. The writer is... I see the storyboard. Alright, I'll check that out myself later. Oh yeah, that's right. I completely forgot about this. Ooh, creepy. Honestly, this makes me kind of wonder. So maybe the tone of different characters will be different? Because so far, this story is very funny. Yeah. It would make sense. And Tomoe, thanks for the offer, but I'm uninterested. Okay, so I think I know where this is going to go. Wait, out of curiosity, how many of you have actually seen Kanan? Like the anime? Feels kind of weird to have that reference point, though. Oh, that's hard spoilers, so that's why you don't talk about it. Okay. I'm going to assume we want number 2. I mean, it is kind of a private email. Not sure if she's involved with that. No one else? Alright then, be it is. The whole America thing? Okay. Wait, are you selling that virus? Let me see. Yeah, okay, alright. Annual turnover 1 trillion yen. That is a lot, wow. Huh. Right, okay. So there's a financial connection. She says a very grim look on her face. That's it? That's all you want to talk about? Wow, okay. That's a very loving marriage you got there. Yeah, they're in the same universe. They inhibit the development of disease, okay. Got it. That's actually something interesting to learn. Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I was slightly interested as well. I was kind of curious how this story related. Oh, that's actually a pretty good survival rate. Oh, okay, never mind then. Not that great then. DDS? Okay. Drug delivery system. Okay. Oh my god, tip of the tip of the tip. I believe 428 reviewed very well in Japan as well. So there's a pretty good reason why this visual novel is well loved. I'm hoping it's not just the mechanics though. Yeah, I think it did, but doesn't Famitsu generally score games above average? I guess this is one thing I wish it didn't do. When you look through text, I wish the sound would still play. Oh man, I'm way more tired than I thought I'd be. I also have to be somewhere a little bit early tomorrow. I'm actually picking up my mom's cat because she has to leave the country, I think. Well, no, leave the state. Man, music choice for this game is, I think, at least more often than not, solid. Okay. Wait, so he's being watched? Yeah, right? So, like, if this game is so well loved, I have to, or at least I want to understand why. The lymph nodes? Let's see. Small organs that function as part of the lymphatic system in mammals. When a foreign substance invades the body, the lymph nodes detected, prompting the production of white blood cells such as lymphocytes and macrophages to consume the invader. A viral infection sometimes causes the lymph nodes to swell up as a result of increased activity. Let me take a look. Affected area. Okay. Is that a headless body? Right, but then there's the moral issue of that. Makes me wonder, because I know there's multiple writers. They even admitted it themselves at the beginning credits. So I'm really curious which writers wrote which sections. Because this one feels a lot more sobering. So, I don't know. I'm still kind of curious. Like, this is rated so highly, but in terms of writing so far, I'm not that impressed. Again, it's really early on. But I guess I'm comparing it to two other works where its writing is magnificently well done. It's kind of... I mean, I said myself, I think it's going to be kind of hard to go into another VN after I finish, like, Muv-Luv, for example, or... I mean, just Fata Morgana. But definitely, how this game plays with choices is far more intriguing than a majority of VNs that I've done. In terms of visual presentation and how that lifts the burden of descriptive writing in Extra, just purely as an example, yeah, I was impressed by that, right? Having that kind of synergy with the writing, the visual synergy with the writing, right, allowed for it to be a very easy read, and you can go through that VN in, like, I don't know, a snap of your finger. But despite that being the case, that work still had a lot of depth to talk about, right? And a lot of that depth was created because of how self-referential it was, but also how it recalled historical tensions in different countries, and how it is a critique on the industry and a few ideas present in Eroge, as an example, right? So all those things help inform the reader of what is being put in front of their face, and so that is why I like the writing that I saw in that story. For this, I'm reading through it, and I'm still thinking to myself, like, what can I even do for you as a streamer who normally tries to break down passages, right, to inform some, I don't know, some intention of the author. And I don't think so far, based on what I read, there's not any requirement for me to do so, right? But at the same time, I always kind of wonder, the brilliance of a thriller, right, or like an action story, isn't always in, I don't know, flowery writing. Not that I think that's an indicator of good writing. And I wouldn't say I'm very good at reviewing some of my favorite genres, hilariously enough, right? I like action. I love martial arts films. I always enjoy just like sitting there and just experiencing a good thriller. So I'm still working myself into this, trying to understand what is expected of me as an audience or as a reader, or if that's even required for this. I'm also thinking about how difficult it must be to write a cohesive story with all these branching routes. Oh, well, thank you, Zero. I really appreciate that. Like, I get kind of worried sometimes, you know, because I've said before that my history with visual novels is kind of weird, right? I grew up reading visual novels purely as a personal thing, right? I would just read whatever I was interested in, and I honestly never talked about it. So it only came about when streaming became a thing that I started reading visual novels, obviously on stream, right? But how I approached it back then was always for the dramatic value. That's not the correct way of phrasing it. I'm trying to think of the right word for this. For the showmanship, I guess, right? Like, I would read something and I'll try to be extra entertaining about it, but my relationship with visual novels has changed over time because I can't do showmanship stuff all the time. It's exhausting. And so, like, when I read a VN, I'm there now to mostly do my best to understand its writing and to appreciate that, right? To try to express what I see and hopefully get others interested in it as well. But I think for this particular story, I don't know how I want to handle it. And it's confusing. Hang on. It's come out. There was a display for it in front of the shop. Something with a bright, colorful album packaging had drawn him in. I want to say this is definitely a mystery genre, right? Because you have to break down so many sections of the story. And so it wants you to pay attention to details and then find the right answer. It has to be. So that must be one of the ways it asks for your attention. I think this really matters. A or B? Anyone? Triple A, double B. Alright, I'll give like 3 more seconds. What's that? It's quadruple A, triple B. Wait, no, that's alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it is triple B, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go for A's then. Who's Makino? Oh, okay. That's a little direct. And especially if that's like a... that would definitely be illegal, right? So you're asking such a direct question for something that probably won't be answered truthfully, and if it does, you'd be in danger, wouldn't you? No, so he does know. Okay. So the reason why I find this shot fucking hilarious is that you see his expression on his face, right? Like I don't give a shit. Or how would I better express this? It's God, it's like what am I looking at? And then I look downwards, right? And then I look at his shoes, which I imagine those slippers are what you wear in Japan when you don't want to like. Well, this is a business office, isn't it? You want to like track dirt into place. But like the contrasting image of those slippers and his clean business suit and his expression makes me laugh, right? And then the lighting. And then I'm going to assume. Oh, there we go. Right, it's supposed to be something serious, but like that's kind of the thing, right? Where this section of the story, this character has a very serious tone, has a brooding atmosphere, but much of the VN that we read so far has that kind of has a playful atmosphere, that B-rated movie feel, and I'm trying to figure out how am I supposed to take this right now. I guess I would say that very evidently this section should be serious, but the shot composition makes it feel kind of awkward for me to take it seriously. And that's I wouldn't say that's a positive in this section. This percussion, though. Worst case scenario. Okay. So I think with that, we've pushed through the 3 new characters, and then we can push through the earlier 2 mains. Achi's decision at 11:05. Let me just gun. Okay, so don't have both kidnapped. That seems to be the obvious clue here. All right, Achi or Kano, you guys go. One for Achi, 2 for Achi. Achi it is. Oh, straight into it, huh? I mean, this is where we left off, so it makes sense. Wouldn't that, like, prompt him to shoot? Whatever. Is that a bloodthirsty case? Okay. Right. But like, if he wants Hitomi and not Achi, and I'm saying him lunging forward might prompt him to shoot, wouldn't he shoot Achi then? Well, I mean, if he didn't shoot when he lunged forward, will he shoot if I grab Hitomi? Let's try. You wouldn't want to risk like Hitomi dying, right? You need her for, I'm going to assume, messing with the father. Do you really want to stop in the middle of the street when okay, well, we'll see what happens. Somehow he found you. And you also, like, lost him earlier, right? And you ran into a store. How would he even know you were there unless he was directly behind you and he wasn't? So is there, like, a tracker on you or something? And it's pure coincidence? I don't know. Get in the blue van, okay. Alright, and I'm guessing the idea is the hostage situation, right? Yeah, okay. But the issue is that I got a bad end on Osawa's route when both were taken hostage, so I'm guessing I can't do that. Where is Dogenzaka anyway? Oof, getting confused, hang on. Nope. I don't know anything about, like, the geography of Japan. But I guess it's far. Oh, okay. Oh god, not this shit again. Maybe actual Yakuza this time. Nokane building? Oh, well, you know, let's not assume because of what they look like they're Yakuza. Maybe they just really want to diet. Guys, let's not judge someone based on how they dress, okay? I mean, if you judge someone based on how they dress, then Achi is a thug. Clearly A is the right answer. Come on, guys. Vote for A. Yeah, it's a building of Tama. Nah, Scott. Nah. We're gonna lead these people to Tama. A. Everyone say A. B-A-A-A, but 3 A's, 4 A's. How many B's? 1, 2, 3. 3 B's. A it is. Let's go. No harm in helping a couple of lost dudes. Let's lead them to Tama. Yeah, I'm shit with directions too, okay? I'm the guy on the left. That's me. See? Look, swell people, man. They're gonna go head over to wait. Aren't those the guys that... Oh, I forgot. Those are the loan sharks. Fuck. Whatever. Whatever. Don't worry about it, man. We're all good here. Tama's gonna be alright, man. She don't need that money. Man, I've never been to Japan before. Still kind of curious. What? SOS? What's that? The Studs of Shibuya. Got it. It's a gang. I don't know what a boss means, but hang on. Got it. Oh, we have a bad relationship with them? Yeah, that makes sense. I wonder if Achi was a former gang member. I mean, given how he conducts himself. Wait, did it actually? Hang on, let me double check. The current leader is that a youth gang operating in Japan. Oh, okay. Jesus, I didn't see that. Can't read too fast then. Well, I mean, at least I caught that one without actually reading it. Huh, didn't even need to read the tip. Okay. 35 years old, huh? Huh. Okay, alright, Achi. It's like you found another fan or his like group or something. You should make a new group. Studs of Shibuya was a previous one. What would you call this one? The Shibuya Cleaners, I guess. Mean Cleaners. Oh yeah, you're right. That is a group. Why you gotta be mean though? What the hell is that? This is a bag, right? Okay, well that's gonna be a plot point later, I'm guessing. Alright. So I know I started a bit late on the stream, but since I have things to do tomorrow in the morning, I think I might gotta bounce. Well, that's not even a correct sentence. I think I might have to bounce a little bit early for tonight's stream. I'm sorry guys, but I'm gonna try to push through a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna get some rest early. I gotta head over to my folks' place, pick up the cat. That's not that hard to do, don't worry about that. But then I have a tournament tomorrow that I'm headed to. And then I'll try the stream tomorrow as well. We'll see how that works. Yeah, but I'll stream tomorrow. It won't be at 8 p.m. though, unless BB Tag goes like that. And, yeah, I mean, I guess it does. But I'm guessing 8:30 or 9 p.m. PST is when I'll stream tomorrow. I'll let you guys know via our Discord and Twitter, so don't worry about that. Man, you really are famous, actually. Maki Yoneda. Oh, you married pretty early. Oh, that sucks. Curry soba. I wonder what that tastes like. Isn't soba noodles served cold? And you put curry on it? How's that work? Oh, it can be hot as well? Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit forceful, but alright then. Well, I mean, he didn't deny the sharpest tool part. He's not the smartest, is what he said himself. But you probably— what the fuck? Hi! I mean, there's multiple vans, but oh, okay, whatever. A blue one, yeah. Oh, perfect. Hey Scott, next time you're in a conversation with Tommy, I'm gonna do this to you. Oh right, Scott, I completely forgot. Do you have a room for Evo? Because if you don't, we have space in our room. And by our room, I mean Tommy and my room. You better have a room. Okay. I don't know how Tenno does things. I'm not sure if they give you money for a room or they just give you a room. Okay, okay. So we gotta find someone else then. Quick question. Can you guys read at the same pace I'm doing, or is it a little too fast for you guys? I'll be honest, I'm not really diving too deep into the words on the page. I'm kind of just like perusing it and seeing details. Older woman who ran tobacco shops or noodle houses did seem to have a knack for spotting details. I want to say A, honestly. I believe in her. She's been around this park for quite a while. I mean, there could be multiple blue vans though, but isn't this area of town kind of like hard to drive by? So like a blue van being there would be a little bit easier, right? I'm gonna say A anyway. Okay, let's hang out on Sunday, man. If you want to go to the arena to watch like finals, I'd be down for that. And I think most likely, Smash Ultimate is gonna be the final game. Seems to be based on the votes. So you know, I'm not sure if you're interested in Smash, but we won't be staying up for as long as last time. DBFZ was like what, 2 hours long? I remember you said you slept for an hour and it was still going. I was falling asleep during Dragon Ball FighterZ. I think it was so freaking tiring, but at least it was really fun to watch. Got it. Yeah, it's hard to like hang out with people at EVO, especially since it's so big now, you know? Yeah, we should go to Gordon Ramsay's again. I don't know, every single year we go there, I'm actually just happy. Right, we hang out with friends finally, we get some good food. Oh shit, I forgot. Am I still gonna be dieting during EVO? Fuck, yeah I am. Shit man, is this gonna be the first year where I'm not gonna eat anything there? I guess I have this burgers and nothing else. Right, but we obviously know that she's not telling the whole truth. And there's a lot of reason to still get her. Yeah, but that's kind of weird though, right? Shouldn't the police or detectives know who she is? Unless like her relationship to the family is somehow obscured. But that's one of the things I'd check out if I were a detective. Not that I'm one or have any background as one. It just makes logical sense to me to know that, hey, this person is related to a researcher for this very rich pharmaceutical company. I guess he wouldn't know about the virus, though, obviously. Well, he wouldn't know that, though. State what? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think this is a very logical way of going through the story. You see every single path to the end, and then you make your decisions on how to fix things. Okay. Thanks, game, for letting me know. Okay, so the last one is Kano, which I plan to save for tomorrow. Alright guys, I want to say thank you to everyone for tuning in for this visual novel stream. Hopefully it's been interesting for you. And once again, I'll be streaming tomorrow at probably around 9 PM PST. If you're curious, we have 2 streamers on FinestKO. I'm Koopa, I stream on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and sometimes the weekends at 8 p.m. PST. Sometimes we start at 8:30 p.m. PST. Depends on like, well, I mean, work schedule, traffic, sometimes even prepping for streams and stuff like that. The other streamer on our channel is Spirit Juice. He's in the chat. Can say hi. He streams on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. PST or 8:30 p.m. PST. All right. Anyway, if you enjoyed the stream, we are FinestKO. We're a variety stream with fighting game roots. If you want to know when streams or events happen, I highly recommend that you follow us on our social media. Twitter.com and Facebook.com/FinestKO are the places to follow to know when events and streams happen. You can also join our Discord in case you don't use Twitter or Facebook. We also notify of streams and events on Discord. It's also the only place I announce after our streams, and if you want to hang out with our community, Discord works out too. I think that's pretty much it. Nothing else really to mention. I'm going to go ahead and host a channel. If you want to support them, stick around. Okay, yeah, no worries, no worries. I think I'll be pretty busy this coming week as well. I have to finish 2 articles, and one of them is actually pretty difficult, so I'm gonna cross my fingers that it's not that hard to do, but we'll see how it works. Okay, let me see which person we should host.